everybody. So last week we worked on our personal narratives. On Thursday, you planned out your personal narrative and you kind of wrote a plan for yourself to see what you were going to write about, and then you started your beginning paragraph of your personal narrative. On Friday, you wrote the middle and ending to your personal narrative. And those were just drafts. So what we're doing today is we're going back and we're adding a lot more details to our story. We want to make sure we give our reader plenty of details, that way they understand what happened. So I'm going to go through it with you really quick just to show you what it's like to add more details to your story. So I have kind of like a rough draft of a story. Notice there's not a lot here, there's not a lot of details, and I want my story to be more interesting for you. So I've got 3 paragraphs here. They're not very long, so I don't even know if I'd call them a paragraph, but I've got some information that I've started. So in my first paragraph, I said, I went to the beach with my friends. We had fun. Well, my question to myself would be, well, which beach did I go to? With what friends? What did I do to have fun? Those are all details that my readers would probably like to know. So I'm going to revise my story and go back in and add more details. So I went to the beach. Well, it was Myrtle Beach. So I'm going to say Myrtle Beach. Notice I capitalized Myrtle Beach because that's a place, and I had to take out the because I don't want to say I went to the Myrtle Beach. I could just say I went to Myrtle Beach with my friends. I'm going to put a comma, and then I'm going to say Megan and Jesse. So now I've already added a little bit more to my story. I went to Myrtle Beach with my friends, Megan and Jesse. Okay, so we had fun. What did I do to have fun? Those are details I could add. So we had fun together. I could add in, since this is the beginning of my story, I could add in a little bit about how we got there. And I actually want to add that in before I say we had fun together. So I'm going to say, it took us 3 hours to drive to the beach. But I don't want to say the beach again because I already said we went to Myrtle Beach. So I'm just going to say it took us 3 hours to get there. It was a very long trip and I actually fell asleep in the car. Okay, so I've given you some more details here. I'm kind of letting you know how I was feeling, so I'm adding some of my feelings into this as well. So then I just said, it was a very long trip. I actually fell asleep in the car. We had fun together. I feel like I kind of skipped a little bit of information. So maybe I don't want to say that we had fun together here. Maybe I want to put that towards the end. Let's see if that makes more sense there. Notice this is revising, guys. Revising means you change things, you add things, you take them out. That's exactly what I'm doing. I may have started with this sentence right here at the top, but I decided I didn't want it there. And as a writer, I have the freedom to do that. So I went to Myrtle Beach with my friends, Megan and Jesse. It took us 3 hours to get there. It was a very long trip, and I actually fell asleep in the car. So then I'm going to tell what happened when I first got there. I knew we had arrived because Megan rolled the window down and I could smell the salty air. Ooh, so I'm giving you more details about what I smell. That gives our readers this sense of understanding what it's like to be there. So I'm going to leave my first paragraph like that for a minute because I'm talking about the fact that I'm going to the beach, and I talked about right when I got to the beach. So I'm going to mention that I had fun, but I'm going to put that later on. So now I'm going to look at my second paragraph. We went to the ocean and laid in the sun. It was very hot outside. Okay, so obviously I'm talking about the middle of my story, what we really did. So we went to the ocean and laid in the sun. That's kind of boring. What can I add to that to make it more interesting? We went to the ocean and laid in the sun. It was very hot outside. I could add some more details to that to make you understand what we did. So I'm gonna start a new sentence. When we got there, we went to the ocean and laid in the sun. What else did we do? Well, I can think, well, how did I feel when I was doing this? What did I feel? What did I see? What did I hear? I'm going to add to this sentence actually. It was very hot outside, but the wind was blowing and it felt nice. The sand, no, I don't want to say the sand here. Ooh, I said we laid in the sun. I'm going to tell you about how I almost got sunburned, or how I prevented myself from getting sunburned. When we got there, we went to the ocean and laid in the sun. I made sure to put on sunscreen so that I did not get sunburnt. Ooh, that would have been bad. It was very hot outside, but the wind was blowing and it felt nice. When we decided we were done, we got up and picked up all of our belongings, all of our things. We walked back to the car. I'm going to give you a little bit more feeling words here. As we left, the sand felt so warm between my toes. Ooh, so I'm giving you more details about how it felt for me there. I'm also letting you know just what we did. If I want to talk about something else that I did at the beach, I could do that as well in this middle paragraph. But in my last paragraph, I could go through, and all I have so far is on Sunday we left to go home. It took a long time. We had fun together. So I've talked about in my first paragraph when I got to the beach. It kind of goes in order. When I got to the beach, on the way to the beach, and then in the middle I talked about actually being out on the beach, and then at the end I'm going to talk about going home. So on Sunday we left to go home. It took a long time. We had fun together. I could add a lot more to that. On Sunday we left to go home. I was sad that we had to leave. Ooh, I'm going to take out we had fun together and I'm going to add it in right here. I was sad that we had to leave, but we had so much fun together. I'm going to put an exclamation point. I like that there. It took a long time. That's kind of a boring sentence. Let's spice it up a little bit. It took such a long time to get home that I thought we were never going to make it back. Ooh. I could also tell you that on the way home, we stopped for dinner on the way. We ate at Chili's, and it was delicious. Then I could add to the end of my story and just say, I hope that I can go back to the beach again soon. Whoa. So guys, you remember my story at the beginning. I had like 3 little sentences. I did not have a lot of details. But when I think back to what my readers want to hear, and I think back to adding in details about what I see and what I feel and hear and taste and all these other things, it adds a lot to my story. The last thing I want to make sure is that I have my 3 paragraphs, but all paragraphs should be indented. So to indent, I'm going to click right before the first word of my paragraph, and I'm going to press the tab button, and it will indent it for me, and that tells the reader that it's a new paragraph. So I'm going to do that on all of my paragraphs, and there we go. Now, this is by no means a perfect story, but I've definitely gone back through and added a lot more details than I had before. So guys, this is what you're going to do today. You're going to take your writing that you already had, work on the same document, and you can go back through and add in all of these details like I just did, and do it in a different color. That way I can see the changes that you made to your awesome stories.